Hey guys, this is Yu. Welcome to the channel. Today we are driving the Toyota Yaris Cross. This particular vehicle is the limited trim that's available in New Zealand. Consider this as a top spec trim. The starting price for this vehicle is under $40,000 and this top spec will have a price tag about $45,000 or so. In today's video, I'm going to do a quick walk around for interior, exterior, and I'll let you know my point of view test drive and my thoughts on this vehicle. It's very rainy today, so we're able to test this on the New Zealand country road, windy surface, things like that. So should be a good video. Let's have a look at outside first. Alright, first thing, this vehicle is finishing the white color. 18-inch alloys are also equipped on this particular trim. At the back, the tail lights looks quite nice actually. LED tail lights. Plus, this sort of two-level finish. You get the top spoiler over here and a spoiler at the back. Overall, the design, I think it's really cute. It's fairly small though. It's only 4.18 meters long and under 1.8 meters wide. So consider this as a sort of Yaris hatchback lifted up. You get a little bit more headroom, you get a little bit more boot space overall. And the ride quality is actually pretty good. Let's look at the boot first. Power tailgate that's available on this higher trim. That's always nice. This is one of my favorite parts on this vehicle. In the boot, you get the parcel tray. You can drop it low. That creates nearly 400 liters of boot space. That's massive for the size of this vehicle. Many compact size SUVs will not give you this part of the boot. If you need it, you can also leave this high and just like that. That's nice. I love that design. It's fairly simple to be fair, but it works. Now let's go to the rear seats. So the front seat has been set to my driving position. I'm about 178 centimeters tall. And for me, I've got very limited legroom. Foot space is okay, but legroom is definitely very limited. At least the seats are not super hard, so I can stretch the legs okay. The seat base at the back is quite straight up as well. There's no angle to adjust, which is a little bit shame. But yeah, that's it. It's a small car. It's not going to be designed for 5 people to be comfort for every single person. Anyway, that's the rear seats. Door feels okay. It's quite a lot of plastic, of course. Now, this is how the front seats looks like. I like this sort of brown color finish, plus center contrast over here. The adjustments on the seat base are really weird. So you actually push this like that, and push this like that. Yeah, very big chunky sort of material on this, but yeah, it works again, just like the rest of this car. The door being, again, very nice design over here, but the quality is very plasticky. Same with the center console, it's very plasticky. It's got physical buttons over here, but nothing premium on this vehicle. The steering isn't too bad. It's got genuine leather wrapped steering. In front of us, we get a small display, 7-inch according to Toyota, with round dials on the side, and a 8-inch display over here that allows you to see basically things like map, app control, music, things like that. A lot of features and functions on this vehicle, you will need to go through this center display to adjust many things, which is actually okay. I work it out really fast. I don't think you need to take much time around that, basically. In front of us, on the dashboard, we also get a nice head-up display. I love that. That actually looks really high-tech compared to this budget or sort of budget range. That's a lot more premium than many other heads-up display you find on this price range. That's a good thing. In terms of storage, big door bin over here, center storage over here, top storage over there, 2 cup holders and small cup holder at the back, plus decent sized glove box. And that's pretty much it. Let's get the seatbelt on and go for a test drive to see how this goes. Alright, we are set to go. Alright, let's quickly go through some power numbers first. The vehicle is powered by a 1.5 litre natural aspirate petrol motor, combined EV motor at the back. The combined power on this vehicle is 85 kilowatts total, and a E-CVT transmission is available under the chassis. In terms of its power, it's just relatively standard. Nothing spectacular in terms of the powertrain. The numbers sound small, of course, as well, but it's not all that bad. It felt quite direct from the power drivetrain, and whenever you put foot down, there's instant torque. There are 3 different driving modes that you can select. Right now we're driving on standard. You can press the mode button over here to go to power or eco or standard, whichever you like. Under the power, acceleration is okay. It felt a lot more responsive than 85 kilowatts suggests, to be fair. The 0 to 100 k's timer by Toyota is going to be more than 10 seconds. But for daily drive, just myself, I find this perfectly acceptable compared to the size, compared to any competitors on the market. And in this New Zealand country road, climbing up the hill, doing things like this is definitely no issue at all. The visibility on this car is excellent. I would say real good sized wind mirror plus the large windscreen definitely helps a lot. That rear windscreen felt a lot larger than the traditional sort of Toyota hatchback style, so that's a good thing when you buy an SUV instead of hatchback. When we climb uphill, you can feel the petrol motor is engaging, it's trying to get the torque. You can see the noise, all that things as well. The riding on this is actually pretty comfortable, like compared to the size of this vehicle. And compared to the hatchback, I would say this felt a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more gentle on things like suspension overall. But when you go through this rough seal, you can still feel the noise, you can still feel the shakes on the body. Just like that, on the power mode, the acceleration is totally fine. Going uphill here and there. Handling wise, not sporty for sure, but it's very light. A short sort of wheelbase, a short chassis, makes the car actually easy to turn around at tight corners or city driving. Now you can feel the noise going through the cabin. The car felt relatively noisy compared to, let's say, a bigger SUV or premium SUV. Brake is reasonable. When you brake, of course, you get some regeneration through the battery, so that helps with the power and all that things. Let's give it a go on the boost. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, it's not fast at all. At low speed, there's a little bit whiny noise on the EV motor if the EV is engaging, but it's very small, you don't really notice it. Let's do a rolling start over here from 50, for example. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's fine, it's average. It's not lagging or anything like that. I would say this vehicle is built for daily efficiency. It's not built for sporty driving vehicle. So that particular performance is totally acceptable for majority of the market. If you're just driving around this daily, from work, from commuting, to do all those basic things. Handling is actually pretty good. It's not bad at all. Like these corners, we're going through that easily. Very small amount of body roll, but that's pretty much it. Weather has been shocking today, so ooh, that was close. Again, we are staying on the power mode just to get a little bit better of the traction and also the acceleration. Handles okay, it's pretty soft, it's pretty light, not as responsive as what I think from the Kia Niro. And again, that if you want to watch the Kia Niro hybrid drive of this sort of point of view test drive, do check the link down below. See, going uphill is totally fine, it's not struggling too much at all. The benefit of this electric hybrid drivetrain on this particular vehicle is you're achieving really good numbers out of the performance. For my daily drive, I've been driving this car for a couple of days. I can achieve 4 liters per 100 kilometers combined with maybe 60% of highway and 40% of city driving. That's really impressive. The factory claim number is around 3.6 or 3.8 litre per 100 Ks. I mean, 4 litre per 100 Ks. That's just impressive. I just love these roads going around. It's cornering all the time. And this is what you get in New Zealand, pretty much most places around countryside. And if you live in the rural area, very enjoyable, very light. It's not struggling that much. And yeah, it does the job. But again, I'm assuming most people will not drive in conditions like this every single day. Your travel through the Auckland commute or on the motorway will be much more pleasant than this driving. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoy the content. If you do not forget to subscribe and like. That would be really helpful for the channel. I'd love to review more cars. If you are from any particular brand, or if you live in Auckland, you're driving a very unique car or new car or whatever you wish to let me know and let me test drive and give my thoughts about the vehicle, let me know. Contact me down below. That's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. I will see you next one.